His guests were two financiers from San Francisco, Harry McClellan and Edward Ryan. We expect you to put up the money. We learned a long while ago. We fell for that line for years. We put in the know-how and you put up the money. We don't do that anymore. You already know how they put up the money.
We weren't talking about the we're doing ultimate trick.
We don't want any free rides because we got a little money of our own to put up. But we have enough money to all the business with us. I'll tell you, we haven't got it. And we're all through training ourselves money. Because opportunities are too great for us to get money from people who want to be with us. And we've been wonderful money makers for everybody we ever touched. Now, we'll cover that a little later. Here are the properties I want you to show these fellas. Marshall, 270 Park Avenue. I'll give you this list. The reason I wanted to see what a conversion job looks like from a hotel apartment house to an office building. Well, I think they ought to see the United Nations area. Show them what we dealt with. Pleasure. Roosevelt Field. 42nd Street Post Office. The Airlines Terminal Building. They have a China building over here. 42nd. We bought that land. We got more in New York. That's enough. Before Zeppenhoff could start showing his guests around, an important phone call came in. Asking the page to use the time to show McClellan and Ryan around the Web and Net offices, he picked up the phone. It was Harry Helmsley, a broker, representing a syndicate headed by Lawrence Swede, negotiating for the purchase from Zeppenhoff of 120 Broadway. The mortgage is extended. We simply the mortgage runs with the lease. Except at the end of the 50th year, we have the right to buy you out. That's right. After such period, we do not buy you out. It continues at 6% and the rent we pay you is $179 a year amount. Is that $2 million per year? That's $1 million per year. Right. Okay, 6%. But that's what it is. Yeah, sure. In fact, you have no question about that, Harry, is there? Well, I guess not. Nothing. We're already paying ourselves our own interest, so what are you talking about? Same rate for the 5 cents. Okay. This has happened. The same rate that happened paid right along. The 6%. Right. The 6% interest without amortization, which has been going on for the previous 30 years. Okay. When he hung up, as one of the doors to his round, windowless, two-panel office opened, Nicholas Saldo, Weather Map Executive Vice President, walked in. He looked worried. Listen, this is a tremendously important thing. Yes, ma'am. I only realize I am in favor of knowing where we're going at once. Now, this letter will get up in the next file. I want to know what boy is who you want to find the deal. Yeah. No, now let me have it. I only want to answer the question, what boy is who? What are you doing? Besides, I told you about the way down here. What are you trying to take research to ask you? It's a fellow's name. I'm not going to tell you any detail on it. That's basically your done. I want to know. Are we drawing papers? This thing is perhaps the most important thing in this office right now. I guess so. I want to know what do you have my own assets? Yes. A long-distance call demanded Zeppenhoff's attention, leaving this problem in the air. This time, it was Angus Gwynn Jr., his associate, in a proposed $200 million development between Dallas and Fort Worth. I hate that. In a bad market, you might say that, but this is a good market, and it's good enough to get the securities off. No, I don't want to make a profit. I want to make it in the deal. I don't want the public. Even if the market was better, I wouldn't want to mark the property up and have it known that we took a big kill out of it before the public got in. So I can't see that argument. I think what we've got to do, I think I ought to pay you a visit down there, or let them come up. I think maybe you better bring down the group up here, and let them see what we can do, what we've done. You see, what I want to do is draw a picture of a stock by Roosevelt Field, which was exactly the condition this thing is in. It cost us $2 and is now split 3 for 1 4 years later, selling for 13. They understand that, won't they? By this time, as McClellan and Ryan were back from their tour around the offices, it was time to get down to cases. Now, what you got in mind, I really don't know. All I say is, get together. Go together. San Francisco may not be anything for us to do together. Now, we're not limiting this to San Francisco. There may be other projects that we need an organization like yours to put over. So we have the team. We have the manpower. Our overhead is almost like the back of a buck. We've got a payroll here, $3 million a year. That's the best we got. That's the buildings. You have the right kind of manpower, you get the buildings to say you get these things. Now, I don't,
Also about
position very clear as far as emphasis is concerned. So you want to know more about it,
get it along there. I don't you know mom panel. Alright, be good. Alright.
It may be that we're walking too much the same side of the street that we have no interest in.
Yes, sir. That's not all. Thank you so much, sir.
They all put on their hats and coats and started for lunch. At the restaurant, the conversation veered away from the business at hand.
Thank you so much. Have a great night. That's good thing.
For $300 million, you hear about that? Oh, that's very technical. Dinosaurs for $300 million. The judge asked me if I had any comments to make, and I said, yes, Your Honor. I said, I'd like to match the gentleman's couple of nuts. That's how the morning went. A typical business morning in the life of a tycoon. A man of undeniable wealth and increasing power. What is the power that he's reaching for? I think the most important thing to study is Florence, where you had a marriage of the de Medicis, the Borgias, the other great merchant families, the banking families, the da Vinci's, the Michelangelos, the Beninis, and the other great men of the art engineering country. I feel that our country is rapidly approaching that point. I wish to work out some means by which the parallel interest of businesses, builders like ourselves, could somehow be merged with the interest of the artist and create something that is both beautifully functional and economically sound. That's the life plan, the design behind the furious physical drive of this 50-year-old, 6 foot, 230-pound, round, solid, fast-moving man who looks made to order for a Santa Claus costume. Without question or pre-plan physically. One of his friends, former district attorney, now judge, Miles McDonald, found him too big on one occasion. So how's he got shit up? He's too big to get in the blind in the first place. He's too big for anybody else to handle a gun when he's in there. He needs the brain. He's always ahead of everybody else, but he's not too far. He's associated with the next side project, Bill Rose. He has the same quest, the same hunger for self-identification that made Churchill tick, or that made Truman tick, or that makes Baruch tick. Bill is a kind of a city person, of the old Western pioneer, who had moved into a small town 25 to 30 years old. The town was dotted with monuments to the man's achievements. And again, real estate dean, Edward J. Crawford. He always likes to say something rather provocative to the other fellows. He doesn't hold on to the last dollar. Ronald's wife, like other wives, sees a man who comes home tired.
He come home so very, very tired. He said, oh, I'm so glad to come home. So glad to get to bed. And was just about to turn off the light. And the phone rang. And Ryan went to see 10:15. Some people would say, oh, I'll see you tomorrow. But he got up and really put on his clothes and left. And that took a lot of willpower.
Bill Fenimore was stopped by a traffic light. I remember riding through 66th Street one day after being out of the famous Girls Riding Academy. Well, I turned down because the Chevrolet monument for land to be used to build new apartments. There were 2 red lights in a row and I couldn't get through. And I didn't see a parking space, so I considered here I am standing in front of it, looking over. I walked in and saw these buses riding around a ring. I saw this wonderful high ceiling, clear span, and all the rooms they had for rehearsals, shows, so on. And I said, this is the Riding Academy, this is my wonderful television studio. So they bought it, and I offered the television studio to all the companies. And I received return mail letters, very politely turning it down. That put us into the horse business. We bought 150 horses, started buying hay and selling manure. And we had a regular loss of about $4,000 or $5,000 a month. And one day I got a telephone call from a gentleman who said his name was E.J. Noble, radio man, he said. He thought he was trying to repair my radio. He told me that he happened to be chairman of the board of the American Broadcasting Company. Well, to make a long story short, I was ready to drop that property and lose the money we put into it, but Mr. Noble was so kind, he gave me $600 profit. But it's now ABC's main central station. Yes, certain deals are squarely on the record. Some attracted much attention, like the erection of Denver's Mile High building, the purchase of Lincoln Hotel, the shopping center at Roosevelt Field, now well on its way. Other activities, though less spectacular, have been equally adventurous. There's a giant Boise, Idaho that they offered to us, and I looked at it for its real estate potentials. I saw that it really had retail value, and the city said, well, why don't we keep it for a while? We've still got a few people, got some time to run. So for quite a while, we held out. We'll customers and tenants, as I say. We really turned it into a party lot. The man who was to jail for a quick turnover was recently awarded an honorary degree of Doctor of Laws by Long Island University, of which he is chairman of the board of trustees. All this is on the record. Does it show a financial genius, a long-range planner? Or does it show a bold, lucky operator who's enjoyed a long, free ride on a rising economy? Obviously, only time will tell. But Second isn't waiting for any final verdicts. Time is too short, because whizzing around the country, unwrapping one colossal plan after another. In his favorite role of the modern Medici, he reveals his dazzling visions of handsome factories, spacious homes, comfortable office buildings, and shining cities springing out of wasteland. Between Dallas and Fort Worth, a project for industry and housing worth $200 million on land now used to raise great industrial development, a source of revenue and employment which will draw upon and add to both communities. Industrial plants and the attendant housing that would go with it. We're just getting started on this thing. We'll get underway by the fall of this year, and we should be completed within the next 5 years, maybe 10. Depends on economic conditions. Nationally, a plan for the even more distant future. We are the largest property owners in this country. There we work probably way ahead of its time. The one heroin in Los Angeles is almost 12,000 acres.
I'll try to get your berries. Cut off them.
It's wild.
I'll try to get out to the berries before we move to work.
Where it runs from the sea back to the San Fernando, mostly through mountain country. But why its future is considerably off at some unknown date. It is rapidly because that's the only direction in which the city can grow. In New York City, another dream with a price tag of $500 million. To rebuild the shabby west side between 30th and 38th Streets with a permanent World's Fair and a television city. These are the of dreams. Can dreams on so vast a scale come true? In Wall Street, where dreams sometimes run into dollars and cents reality, they ask the question another way.
Kami out and they just cut off them. And they jump me off after them. Get out here quick for me. You test it, make sure you know. Alright, give it to me, I got that. Okay.
If we're looking for the secret of one man's ability to do things, maybe this is it. He enjoys what he does. Tonight, the CBS Radio Workshop has presented A Living Portrait, the story of a tycoon in action. Living Portrait was conceived, taped, and narrated by Martin Weldon. This is Bob Hite inviting you to join us next week when we present The Record Collectors, an unusual symposium of early American popular music. Among our special guests will be the noted singer Margaret Whiting and composer-conductor Lynn Murray. The CBS Radio Workshop is produced in New York by Paul Roberts. Pulsing out from the tubes and coils behind your radio dial, you're listening to Radio's Golden Age. It's like a welcome knock on the door and the sound of a familiar voice of an old friend. This is Radio Classics on Sirius XM. Hey, it's Andy Richter here to tell you about the Andy Richter call-in show. Each week I'll be inviting callers to weigh in on important questions like, have you ever seen a ghost? What's the worst job you've ever had? What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Here it comes.